The single most important lesson you come out with is it's not a single person that saves a child or a person's lives. It's usually a team effort.
Car crash witnesses band together to save lives, including a Sparrow doctor who says it takes a village. It is our top story tonight at 6. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sherry Jones. Lauren is off tonight. An off-duty doctor for Sparrow Hospital was one of those people. Earlier today, he told 6 News he was driving by, saw the smoke, pulled over, and decided to act. By the time he got to the car, others had already pulled the children from the wreckage, but the life-saving story does not end there. 6 News reporter Tony Garcia is here for you now with the details.
Yes, Sherry, he says he doesn't want to be seen as a hero, but an off-duty critical care pediatric doctor who happened to drive by the scene of a deadly crash, well, that seems meant to be. And it's because of not only him, but a number of other drivers who rushed to the scene that all 4 children in this crash will now survive.
Everybody that day, starting from people who witnessed the car accident and were willing to kind of park the cars on the side and help and extricate the kids, to everybody else, EMS, police, people who were at Sparrow ready for these kids, everybody participated.
Dr. Mohammed Farhat is used to seeing kids in critical condition. That's his job, but says when he arrived yesterday, Good Samaritans had already decided to act.
There were a bunch of people that had already managed to extricate 4 children from the car.
Dr. Farhat says from there, it was just instinct.
And so my role was really to kind of manage to communicate with another nurse who was on scene, quickly triage the kids, so figured out who was the sickest and less sick and less.
They were able to get a C-collar on one boy who needed it and check the vitals of all 4 to determine whose injuries were most severe. Keep in mind, this happened on December 21st, the first day of winter, just more than an hour before sunset.
It was very cold. I don't know what the temperature was, but we were worried about the kids getting cold and being exposed to cold for so many minutes. And so that in and of itself can cause serious medical problems. So kudos to those people who were actually holding the kiddos and covering them with jackets or blankets or whatever they had available to keep the kids warm.
Farhat says this is just another example that this community and humanity, no matter its flaws, will look out for one another.
I'm a firm believer human nature in and of itself is innately good. And so I felt there was I would say some selflessness in everybody that was kind of willing to park their car on the side, get in there and help whoever they were able to help.
Now, I did receive word as of about 3 this afternoon, all 4 children are in stable condition. And while this is still a heartbreaking story, what a tremendous job by the Mid-Michigan community to come together and rally. Here for you in Lansing, Tony Garcia, 6 News.